I've come across it 1,000 times now. It never gets any easier. It doesn't matter how many hours you spend in training packs or free play. You can't escape it. It's waiting for you. If you'll allow me, I'd like to talk to you about my most recent horrific experience with an open net. Sorry guys, this is hard to talk about, but anyway, one day, not too long ago, I was driving around on Champions Field. It was a sunny and calm day on Champions Field, but very quickly and suddenly, that day turned very dreary. My opponent had a misplay, and the ball landed right in front of me. After a couple of moments, I realized that there was no defender in front of me and I could literally drive the ball in a straight line and score. It was that simple, man. It was that simple. That was all I had to do. Instead, I made the biggest mistake of my entire life. Literally the biggest mistake of my entire life. I took a few moments to think about what I should do, and of all things, I decided to rip a power shot. It doesn't sound like too bad of an idea, but when I hit the ball, I hit it hard, and I hit it left. Like, really left. As soon as I hit that ball, I knew what had happened. I would never live it down. After I hit the ball, I just had to watch it fly through the air like Santa's sleigh, but it was more like watching Santa's sleigh fall and crash straight into the earth, and not like watching Santa's sleigh fly majestically through the air. There was nothing majestic about this flight, not a single thing. With how far left the ball went, you might have thought that I was aiming for your mom's left eye because you know your mom's eyes are like disproportionately spread apart, but I wasn't aiming for your mom's left eye. I was indeed aiming for the net. I wanted to score the ball. I just sat and watched the tragedy that I just caused unfold. I had just enabled a monster with my shot. As the ball got closer and closer to the wall and farther from the net, I began to hear voices. The voices said terrible things to me. The voices said things like, "You've done it again, this is Rocket League, you're always gonna be an open net misser, and the fog is coming." At this point, my vision became blurry. I honestly couldn't really see what was happening anymore at that point, but I knew that the ball must have been still flying through the air. This was only a few seconds that this whole event occurred over, but it felt like eternity. Anyway, at this point, the voices got louder, my vision less clear, my heart rate increased. I genuinely thought I was in my last moments. Time felt remarkably slow. I just had to sit there and wait it out. Wait out the unthinkable that I had just done. After being ravaged by the voices and my lack of vision and my senses becoming disordered, I heard a thump. I had my eyes closed. I thought I was going to open them and see heaven, but it was just the sound of my absolute rocket of a missed open net that I sent at the wall, hitting the wall. I had done it. I had done the thing. I had missed an open net. I thought my life was over. I remember I immediately felt like crying, but I just sat there and I told myself, it happens. Everyone misses open nets. I am not in this alone. I wanted to scream and cry and even shit my pants, but I didn't. I persevered and I hung in there. In the moment, it really did feel like I could never come back from that, but here I am now, perfectly normal, telling you guys about how my experience with missing an open net caused me to suffer from auditory hallucinations and vision loss, which are perfectly normal responses to missing an open net. I survived that open net miss. I am a survivor. You're looking at a survivor of an open net miss right now. I was honestly incredibly grateful for my opponent too. He could have sat there and spammed me and made fun of me and hurt my feelings, but he chose not to. Instead, he said nothing. I imagine he felt my pain. He'd likely been in a similar situation before. I imagine he felt like the wolf ripping his shirt, just like this, like the wolf that rips his shirt. I imagine he felt just like that, but he probably just didn't know what to say. What can you say to someone in that situation? After someone misses an open net, it is a very touchy subject. It's really hard to know what the right thing is to say to someone who has just missed an open net. I think he made the right choice by saying nothing. After missing the open net, and after the ball hit the ground, I couldn't continue with the game. I was shook. It did take me a second to gather myself, but I clicked the start button and I clicked vote to forfeit. After doing this, the match was over, my opponent and I exchanged GGs, and it felt like the storm had finally passed. When I left the match and got back to the lobby, it literally felt like a giant boulder had been lifted off of my chest, like I could breathe again. I was free from the game in which I had done the unthinkable. It was behind me now, it was in the past. I remember I decided to focus on the present and look to the future. I could learn from this, and I could grow from this. I realized that. I hope that anyone else struggling with open net misses can also learn and grow from my story. You are not alone in this. Everyone misses open nets, I've realized that. It's tough, it's hard to realize, it's hard to see through sometimes, but it's true. Anyway, after that, I went into free play, I vibed out to the newest bangers on the in-game Rocket League playlist, and I practiced my shooting. I had a hold of myself again, and I was locked in. Then I decided to queue another match. I got on the field, I had another open net in front of me. This was my chance to silence my demons. Truth be told, I missed it again. Yep, I'm deleting Rocket League. Also, guys, I want to say I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. I am very grateful and very thankful for all of you guys. Thank you for all the love and support you show to the channel. It really does mean the world to me. I hope you guys all had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you guys all have a great week. And yeah, I will see you guys again whenever I make my next video. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.